Und da sind wir wieder zurück bei einer weiteren Runde von Tales of Vesperia in der Definite Edition. Wir sind auf dem Weg zurück nach Darngrest. Und ich hoffe, dass diese Herren in ihren Regenmänteln uns auch in Ruhe lassen. Ich habe nämlich keine Lust auf den Kampf gegen die. Es reicht eindeutig gegen die. Ich habe genug Kämpfe gegen die gehabt. Ja, den habe ich nicht gesehen. Aber solange es kein Gelbwestchen ist, ist mir das egal. Oder kein Regenmännchen. Oh ja, die sind ja noch ein bisschen schwächer. Aber nicht. Ich fände schön, wie Repeat gerade keinen Sound von sich gegeben hat, was er gewählt hat. Und wahrscheinlich ist Repeat der intelligenteste Hund der Welt. Zumindest dieser Welt und unserer. Ich habe gerade nicht die Höhle der Gilden gelesen, sondern die Hölle der Gilden. Schön.
Yuri, it's terrible. The Union and Polystrole are squaring off against each other with Welt von Blastia. The dawn is back, but something's not right.
So, he made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that? To set things right?
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordopolica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information. Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Bellius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
his own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
No, he can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Polystrole.
Not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
Tja, dann gehen wir mal in die Mitte. Da ist er schon.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Don!
Take good care of them. They'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are! Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
White Horse.
Little lady, try going underground to the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with Eifried's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did. We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union, and it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Don.
Idiot. These guilds, they're all filled with nutcases.
So, who's gonna be my second?
It would be my honor.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altask.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right. That's what the Dawn was talking about.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
Responsibility, choices.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild. With brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol.
Carol.
Du hast dich von allen getrennt. Ist das jetzt wieder so eine Nummer, wo wir mit allen reden müssen?
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Dawn, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
Naja, dann sind die da noch drin. Ja, tatsächlich. Oh, okay, mit euch zwei wollen wir auch offenbar nicht reden. Dann suchen wir jetzt eben Carol. Der wird ja sicher irgendwo rumgucken. Hier vielleicht? Oh, da sitzt er ja. Hey, wie in der Opening Scene.
Yuri, there wasn't anything I could do. The Dawn, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say. So I was thinking I should try talking with Palastrale instead. But they might be done talking, and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
And what about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. I'm just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me! He's been a role model for me, and now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Temsa to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't, this guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
Carol hat den folgenden Titel erhalten. Problemkind. Ich schätze mal, das Aufhalten hat hervorragend funktioniert. Der Junge steht jetzt wieder voll im Saft, dem geht's wieder voll gut. Das haben wir hervorragend hingekriegt. Dem geht's noch schlechter als vorher. Oh, hi Estelle.
Carol, do you think he'll be all right?
Jetzt nicht mehr.
He'll be fine.
But
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you.
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war. I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Attacking Palastrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yup, that's right. We just helped him form their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without support Dawn around, but let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn. I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
So, dann sind wir hier fertig. Ist das hier der richtige Ausgang oder wartet sie am anderen? Da wartet sie schon.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course, like I said. I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crane.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Blastia on the ship.
But
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri...
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way.
You two are worried about her. I knew it.
What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
Okay, da hat man jetzt aber gemerkt, dass das ein anderer Voice Actor ist.
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
So did it help you remember anything?
Doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well, but I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
I think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desert.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Desert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Ich finde das witzig, dass man das in den Cutscenen, die ganz neu sind, nicht so merkt wie gerade in der Cutscene, wo ein paar neue mit dabei waren.
Carol!
Wait! I'm coming with you. I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol!
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've gotta go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks. But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss. Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss, I'll just do my part as a fellow member of brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right.
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
Ah! Hey, old man!
Ah, how glorious is youth!
What are you up to?
Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
But you owe a lot to the Dawn. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny, it doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh, man. These kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before?
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sansa Kagor. There's a Krydian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Right.
So are we going, or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
Tja, dann schätze ich, machen wir uns jetzt mal auf den Weg mit Carol und Raven wieder vereinigt. Vielen Dank. Da sind wir.
Our swords for freedom, our shield for friendship, our lives for the common good.
The Union Oath, huh?
Do you suppose Aifread lived according to those words? Or did the wind blow differently?
Well, the fact that Aifread's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, we'll just have to take up the oath for Dawn and Aifread then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth have picked up the torch you and Aifread once carried.
Müssen wir überhaupt hin? Es regnet, wie schön. Hier regnet es irgendwie immer, kann das sein? Und so machen wir hier mit dem Korridor ein bisschen weiter. Dann sieht man hier mal auch ein bisschen was. Was ist eigentlich da so? Land, wie ich sehe. Schön. Das ist schön für das Land, dass es da ist. Das machen wir auch noch nicht.
Don Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he?
I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your blade as his second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden.
It's all right.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really all right?
He's not all right, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rago and two more?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was diese Plauderei mit ihrem Titel gemeint hat. So, hier wird es doch sicherlich irgendwo an Land gehen, oder? Lass mich raten, hier ist ein Felsenlabyrinth. Das sieht schon arg danach aus. Irgendwo kann man hier doch sicherlich an Bord gehen. Ich meine, an Land. An Land. Nicht an Bord. Wir sind ja schon an Bord. Wir wollen an Land gehen. Genau. Ja, da ist die Karte. Da kommen wir auf der anderen Seite. Oh, nee, doch nicht. Das sah gerade so aus. Aber ja, wenn man hier auf die, ans Ende der Karte kommt, kommt man auf der anderen Seite wieder raus. Mal hier durch? Auch nicht. Hallo? Na, hier geht's wenigstens schon mal rein. Und wieder raus. Okay, wir sind hier schon nicht mehr nördlich. Nie wieder zurück. Das hier ist alles, aber nicht nördlich. Ja, wie kommen wir denn zum Skelett da? Jedenfalls nicht per Boot. Jedenfalls hat das Boot keine Steuerung wie in Tales of Symphonia, wo man sich das Genick beim Steuern bricht. Ach, wir hätten da bestimmt in diese kleine Nische am Ende der Felsen da reingekonnt. Ihr habt sicherlich keine Ahnung. Ich würde ja hinzeigen, aber ihr würdet meinen Finger eh nicht sehen. Also schwimme ich da einfach hin und lasse euch im Unklaren. Vorne war es nicht. Irgendwo muss... Hier war es, glaube ich, oder? Ja. Kommt man da irgendwie dran vorbei? Ja. Daneben nichts. Da geht's nicht durch. Das ganze Labyrinth ist das hier. Kommt man da jetzt dran vorbei? Ja, so geht das doch. Einige Dinge sind schwerer, als sie sind. Tata. So, wo ist jetzt dieser tolle Berg? Ich nehme mal an dieses Ding da oben. Da wären wir schon.
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the Knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey! You guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
Mount Temza.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened.
What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
Ja, ich wollte steuern. Gott, ich wollte gerade aus Gewohnheit die Kamera drehen. Das geht hier ja nicht, wie wir in einem Dungeon drin sind.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelakea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelakea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but...
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelakea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered?
Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelakea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet.
And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but...
Lass uns das mal hoffen.
This enemy doesn't look so nice. We must be cautious.
Nein, nett sieht er wirklich nicht aus, weil wir müssen irgendwo trotzdem gegen ihn kämpfen müssen. Ah ja, wir sind hier wieder geheilt. Ich kann ja wieder Technik raushauen. Yay! Sag das doch gleich.
Come on, let's keep going.
Und da wurde er besiegt, bevor ich großartig Technik spammen konnte. Schön. Freut mich. Habe ich gern gemacht. Ein wandelnder Baumstumpf. Sieht man auch nicht heutzutage.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Tja, ich schätze mal, diese kleinen Viecher sind die Jungen von dem Monster, gegen das wir gerade gekämpft haben. Autsch. Achso, ja. Man sollte einen Baum vielleicht nicht unbedingt gießen, um ihn zu besiegen. Klappt zwar auch, aber ich glaube, Feuer ist dann doch ein bisschen effektiver. Gott, der Weg hier ist so zerklüftet, man sieht kaum, wo es lang geht. Und wer seid ihr? Ein Oger, eine Soja und Ale? Ale? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Au! Sollte mir merken, dass ich bei Dingsens immer liegen bleibe. Lass das.
I'm just getting started.
Sehr schön. Dann kannst du das nächste lernen. Du hast doch eine Menge vor dir, Rita. Okay, jetzt kann ich weiter. Da geht's hoch. Ich frage mich, wie groß der Berg ist oder wie lang das Areal ist. Bis jetzt konnten wir immer nur geradeaus gehen. Au. Da fliegt aber einer durch die Gegend. Das kannst du mal drauf sein. Steh auf! Na, für den tödlichen Schlag war ich, glaube ich, gerade nicht genug nah dran, aber jetzt.
Me? Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kinda sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then. Things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
So it was really the Antilochea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow! You were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool! I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Vielleicht war er ja mal bei den Rittern. In 10 Jahren kann eine Menge passieren. Ich meine, Fury ist ja auch abgehauen. Und es hat dann eine Gilde gegründet. Vielleicht hat Raven gesagt, was? Ich finde die Ritter kacke, ich mache jetzt hier bei den Gilden mit. Weiß man's? Das ist jetzt nichts, was man irgendwie merkwürdig finden würde. Ach, und auch hier sind die Gänge so eng, dass man jeden Kampf mitnehmen muss. Libbisch. Au. Aber das ist hier in letzter Zeit echt... Ich bleib liegen. Oh, das trifft mich trotzdem. Aber das ist hier in letzter Zeit echt ein wiederkehrendes Thema, dass die Dungeon-Wege ziemlich eng sind. Oh. Wie passend. Was haben wir hier? Erhöht die Kraft von explosivem Arzt und tödlichen Schlag. Lasst mich doch alle in Ruhe. Ich gehe jetzt hier einfach lang. Oh, da vorne ist ein Speicherpunkt. Das passt ja perfekt.
This is a Critian city? More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
The hunting blades!
Judith! You!
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and Nan!
Hey! Nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting. This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Leave. Now. Or do you really want to do this?
Judith, you followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, Tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia. Their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself.
So, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Wir sind nämlich schon ein wenig über der Zeit. Und dann machen wir weiter. Ich hoffe, ihr seid auch wieder mit dabei. Würde mich zumindest sehr freuen. Also bis zum nächsten Mal. Und bis dahin sage ich wie immer, ciao.